Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Gage Samoji. He's Emerson Hip, and this is the Intoxicated Sports Report.
Let's go, baby.
Cheers.
To the Blue Jays.
To the Blue Jays, who are up 3-1 on the Dodgers as we speak. Bottom 5.
Wish it was 3-1 in the series, but
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
whew, that's a tasty beer.
That is. Actually, you know what? So we're drinking MGDs, Miller Genuine Drafts. Bought these for one, it was a great deal. Don't forget about the great deal. Two, the can is really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little black, got a little red, got a little white in there. It's a nice looking can.
Okay, so it's Eagle on there.
Mm-hmm.
But what is the red? Is that supposed to be like
Probably like a sun.
the sun or the moon or something?
Yeah, something like that. And I also got these because I brought these over a few days ago.
Yeah.
Because we used to drink these pretty often, I would say. I mean, we had a little stint.
Yeah.
Back when there was like the kind of the more classic gold and I mean, it's our gold and black, but it just
Right.
had a little different logo to
It
it.
did have a different look, yeah.
I gotta say, when I was drinking them a few days ago, didn't really love the taste.
I mean, it's a American lager.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed I didn't get like the Miller Lite, which I could have got.
I love me some Miller Lights.
Had to go a little different though.
Yeah.
Hindsight,
It's nostalgic though.
it's good. Just has like, it just kind of tastes like cheap beer, and I know this beer is it is cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It tastes like one of those beers that has to be in school. And this is
That's
pretty
lucky
cool.
for us, it is.
Yeah.
That's what we're drinking.
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget. I think we should do this off the rip.
You think so?
Do you want to or no? Or we can wait.
I was like, I actually snuck it in there in the
Did you?
football segment.
Okay, my apologies. Never mind. We'll wait. The Malort. We'll wait until the NFL.
Just didn't want to ruin the episode right out the gate.
That makes sense.
But yes, I do have to pay for losing in the ice bowl later on. Congrats.
Thank you.
You have a better team than I do, so tip the cap.
I mean, I have to say, you were laughing at me, but I was scared when Mahomes had the second pick.
It was never close. The Chiefs defense would have had to score like 30.
Well, I had the Buccaneers defense for no one who cares.
Yeah.
That got me 25.
Which was nice.
So I have to say, firsthand, I know that it can happen.
Yeah.
30 is a tough ask, especially in that position.
Yeah. Daniel Jones was my only player who played well.
Yeah.
So that's how my week went.
That's okay.
But Dimes has been pretty good for me. I got to give it to him.
He has, yeah.
You know, when I've been in a pinch with Lamar out.
You think he's coming back this week?
It looks like it, yeah.
Nice, good for you.
So, gonna need something for my team.
Well, you've had a couple good wins, or a couple close wins.
Yeah, kind of, you could argue, lucky wins.
Yeah. But hey, sometimes it takes luck to win fantasy football.
You gotta be good to be lucky. It's sports equinox season, the best time of the year.
It is.
You can also argue it's kind of sucks because you're just like,
What am I
like
gonna
yesterday,
watch?
yeah, I had
What am I
3
gonna
games
watch?
going at the same time yesterday.
I think the actual day, I think it was yesterday that had all 4 major sports on, or the day before?
It would have been Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I only watched football, maybe a little bit of football, because that game kind of stuck.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I watched most of the World Series because, I mean, I'm not gonna watch, I don't think the Sharks were playing, but I'm not gonna watch hockey
Yeah.
when the World Series is on. I just
Yeah.
can't do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna, I mean, multiple screens I guess I could have done, but
Yeah.
especially when the Dodgers are playing, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to watch the World
You gotta
Series.
see them lose, hopefully.
Yeah. And I think the Dodgers do, especially for us because we're Giants fans,
Yeah.
them being the World Series holds weight because we want them to lose, so we're gonna watch.
It's the next step down from the Giants being in the World Series.
And I think from that aspect, I would say the Dodgers move the needle because how much of the World Series did you watch personally when it was the Rangers Diamondbacks? I can't say we watched a lot. I didn't watch a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, I paid attention, but not as much as this.
I watched a little bit of every game,
Yeah.
which I like to try to do every year, but I haven't done. Don't know if I did it last year. I mean, the Dodgers. Well, I did watch a lot of that because the Dodgers were
Yeah.
in that World Series stuff.
Yeah.
This one's already infinitely better than that one.
Oh, yeah.
If you were to ask me.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the World Series, Blue Jays and Dodgers are both 2-2 entering the game today.
Yep.
Game 1, 9-run, 6-inning for the Blue Jays, whiwhich we love, and they won 11-4.
Yeah, that was great. That came out of fucking nowhere too. I mean, I know we talked about it last week. Like game 1 felt like kind of a must win for the Blue Jays. Not a must win, but no, like if they wanted to gain some momentum in the series, like getting a good start like that was gonna be
Absolutely.
huge.
You're at home. It's
Yeah.
gotta happen game.
Right. And not that I've watched every inning of this series, but I gotta give John Schneider, the Blue Jays manager, credit because in my mind, starting Trey Savage in game 1 was the smartest thing they could have done.
Really?
Rookie pitcher. He's made now more starts in the postseason in his career than
Yeah, I heard that on the
season,
radio when I
which
was
is
on
pretty
the way
crazy.
over here.
Yeah, because you put him in at home against a team that's never seen him. I think you're at an advantage. And if they would have saved him for Game 3 and had his first World Series start being on the road, that could be potential jitters right there.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even great, but I still think overall that was the right decision. And overall, Blue Jays, offense came alive, so it worked out.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think you could argue throw him game 1 because he doesn't have a lot of experience. And if you lose, it's better than him losing game 3 because you don't know what the situation might be.
Yeah.
You lose game 1, obviously you don't want to lose any games. But if you lose game 1, not the end of the world because you still have 6 possible games in front of you.
Right. But then if you have to roll him out and you're already down 1-0 in the series,
Exactly.
not ideal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that from that aspect.
Yeah.
Just throw him out there, see what happens, and it worked for them because they kicked ass.
Yeah.
Surprising. Because every game with the Dodgers, you kind of just think it's going to be close, and they're probably going to win.
Right.
This wasn't the case. It turned into a home run derby real quick. And
Yeah.
you have to feel. I'm so happy for Toronto fans, especially ones who were there.
Yeah.
Also, Ben Griffin was there.
He was just crazy.
Amazing.
Shout out to him.
Amazing. Shot Ben Griffin. He was at game 1.
Yeah.
Amazing. He is a Giants fan, I believe.
Mhm.
I think Dodger hater, like most Giants fans have
Yep,
to be.
yep.
But yeah, I love it for Toronto, Canada as a country, and for all those fans that were there
Yeah.
and around because first World Series home game in 32 years,
Yeah.
and they win it that big. Great vibes going through.
Oh, big time.
100% going through.
Yeah. And great job of them taking advantage of, the whole Dodgers have been sitting around situation.
Yeah.
And
Because we talked about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Game 2, unfortunately for the Blue Jays, didn't go like game 1. Yamamoto, complete game, and he pitched
He was, yeah.
incredible, just lights out.
I don't even know. Did he hit 100 pitches by the end of the game?
He might
Or
not.
got close?
He might not.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he threw a complete game in the championship series too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Or is
I
it
think
two-
it was that game 2.
Does he have 2 consecutive starts in the postseason with complete games?
I guess that'd be right. Yeah. Yeah.
Dodgers did win that one 5-1. Really, the only thing I would take away from that is Yamamoto is a badass, and I know the Blue Jays are loathing having to pitch or
Right.
see him again on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, and he didn't even. I think he had 8 strikeouts, which is a good number, but he didn't even light the strikeout numbers up. But the Blue Jays are definitely, they like to jump on the first pitch, and he was just getting that weak contact all game long, and he was on fire.
Someone watching like myself, you had that feeling the way he was pitching
Yeah.
that they weren't going to be able to touch him.
Yeah. He was
And I feel like
on point.
it's funny in baseball. I feel like so early on, certain situations where you can tell it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Where you see a guy just just shoving it, and you're like, dude, this guy, nobody can hit him right now.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
And once again, like Gosman wasn't great for the Blue Jays, but he pitched a pretty solid game, and
Yeah.
it kind of sucks that you waste a decent outing from him. But
Of course.
that's kind of the way baseball goes. Sometimes you just get shut down.
Yeah. Game 3 could debate an all-timer, especially from a longevity standpoint. Freddie Freeman unfortunately did walk off, like he seems to do in the World Series.
Yeah, second year in a row.
In the 18th inning, the Dodgers won that game 6-5. Ohtani had 2 home runs, 5 walks, and 4 of them were intentional. he got on base 9 times.
That's a crazy stat line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got on base 9 times in a baseball game.
yeah.
It's incredible.
And then had to pitch like
18 hours later.
yeah, something like that.
It's incredible.
That-
Did you stay up for this game?
I did, yeah. I was definitely fading there.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was-
I say that.
I think it was probably the 15th, 16th inning. I got to the point where I don't care who wins. I just
Right.
want it to end.
Yeah.
I don't want the Dodgers to win, but I was like, dude, I
Right.
just can it please end?
But also got to the point where it was like, the Blue Jays could not get anything going.
Exactly.
There was no way they were going to win.
Yeah, how they were in the what I like to call the game 4, which was the 9th through the 8th,
Right.
10th through the 18th,
Yeah.
because they played another game worth of.
Of innings, yeah.
innings,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It just felt like how it was with Yamamoto because it felt like they couldn't get anything going from the 10th to the 18th.
No. I'd like that dude that came out and finished the game for the Dodgers was incredible.
Yeah,
They couldn't touch it.
no, they couldn't.
I
That's what I'm saying.
can't even remember his name. Klein, I think it was.
I think it was
Yeah.
red.
Yeah.
right
I was
over
like,
here.
who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
He just comes out of nowhere and throws like 5 innings.
But I also stayed up and watched it because I've gone this far,
Right.
and I don't think I would have been able to go to bed and not know who won that
Right.
game.
You'd just be thinking about it.
Because I knew the game wouldn't be Salam when I woke up.
Right.
There's no way.
Right. So the Dodgers hit a bunch of balls to the warning track during extra innings.
You talking about your boy Joe Davis?
Yeah. Well, not only that, but did it feel like the ball that Freddie hit over the wall was like off the bat looked the least like a home run out of all those balls that went to the fence?
The one that Will Smith hit,
I thought it was gone.
I thought it was gone.
Yeah.
And so
And he picked it,
and
too.
I think Joe Davis did.
Yeah. But even like I think Hernandez hit one deep, and then Freddie might have hit another one earlier,
He
if
might
I'm
have.
not mistaken. But
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, the one that Freddie hit, you could tell.
once the outfielder turned his head, I was like, okay, that one's gone, unfortunately. But like it just off the bat, I was like, I thought he kind of got jammed a little bit. But,
Well, Will Smith also, it's hilarious because it's hard. I'm sure it's hard to tell. I mean, I'm sure as a hitter, you can probably feel when you get it
Right,
hit.
yeah.
And I'm sure Will Smith felt that because he pimped it
right.
and he was an out.
Yeah.
Which, shades of Yasiel Puig,
Yeah.
which we love because
Yeah.
he was a good player.
He had his moments,
Cover of MLB The Show.
which is fucking funny to
It's
think
hilarious.
about.
And I'm sure it happens to a lot of guys, but
Yeah.
it's so annoying from a Giants fan standpoint because you just knew the Dodgers, no matter how the game ended, whether it was 9 or 18, you knew that they weren't going to not be up 2-0.
Right.
I didn't think going into this game 3.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to. I didn't think there was any other option
Yeah.
besides them being up 2-1
Yeah.
after 3.
You know what's funny though? So like the other longest game in World Series history was the Red Sox and Dodgers. What, 7 years ago? I think they were talking about on the broadcast.
Okay.
That went to 18 innings also. Max Muncy hit the walk-off home run.
Oh.
Dodgers did lose that series.
They did.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
I like that. And then game 4, Vlad Jr. 2-run home run. Toronto won the game 6-2. Ohtani did pitch 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and was 0 for 3.
Yeah, not his best overall game, but and speaking of the devil, he's up to bat right now. Not his best game, but hey, I mean that's part of baseball. You don't always bring your best stuff.
So I was saying after game 3 when Ohtani probably hit a second home run, I said, don't pitch to this guy.
Right.
And, the manager listened because I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Actually, he might have.
They technically
They did, but
he
it
threw
was
4 straight balls.
a nice catch.
Ooh, Barger.
That was beautiful.
I fucking love that guy, Barger.
Lays it all out.
Yep.
And he's got a cannon, too.
He does.
He does.
And he swings hard.
So do you think? I'm trying to explain this. I said when I said don't pitch to him, I was kind of saying like don't pitch to him at all in this series at all.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation. If it's bases juice, maybe.
Or if you're leading by a comfortable margin and
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
nobody on, yeah. Might as well at least try to get him out.
I mean, because he's not. I hardly remember watching Barry Bonds play. I have to admit.
Yeah.
Really don't remember much about his career, but I've heard.
Yeah, we were
stories.
young.
We were young.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like a Bonds treatment type thing. You just keep walking.
Yeah. I mean,
Because you can't. I respect the manager of the Blue Jays saying, maybe not actually saying it, but saying, "I'm gonna let anybody else beat me.
right,
I'm not gonna let this guy beat me because he's already fucked us
right.
this entire game."
It's interesting in the game 3. I mean, I know he'd only hit the 1 home run at that point, but it was 5-4 going into the bottom of the 7th, and when he hit the game-tying home run, there was nobody on base. Obviously, like in hindsight, like you maybe should have walked him in that situation.
Also, you know what I want to talk about from this game 3 earlier in the game?
Trey Savage is shoving it down the Dodgers' throat right now. by the way.
11 strikeouts.
Knock on wood.
11 strikeouts
Yeah.
for him. I want to talk about how that play. It was the center fielder thought he walked.
That was a little
And
weird.
then Glasnow threw it to first,
yeah,
tagged him out,
yeah,
and of course, the Blue Jays had, if everything would have been normal,
right.
they would have got that runner in, which could have been the difference in the game.
Yeah, that was
It's just
weird.
really strange.
Yeah,
Because to me, when I was watching it, it was clear that the umpire called it a strike.
right.
It really was.
Yeah,
And so I don't understand the miscommunication if the guy who is right next to the umpire doesn't hear that.
yeah. I mean, maybe it just like
It's just
he
like-
wasn't paying attention. He was just like focused on what he thought he saw,
Yeah.
rather than listening to the umpire. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, and I guess the guy's there, so he probably sees the ball go past him and thinks it's the ball. Because when you play a game for so long, you kind of have a good.
Right.
And that umpire, by the way, had a bad night at the plate.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought he was not good
Yeah.
on both sides. Like I'm not even saying that because he screwed over the Blue Jays.
No, I when I got home for the rest of that game, I saw a lot of calls that were
I
not
thought he just was
strikes.
not good.
And he was calling them strikes.
I thought it was not good, and I don't know. I mean, I know these umpires they switch every game, right?
Right.
So he'll probably maybe call one more game.
I
Or how many guys do they have? 5.
well, so there's 6 on the crew.
So he might not.
But
he
I'm
might do one.
curious. Yeah, he probably won't
Because
because
do they all?
I think there's going to be one guy that would go twice if it's a 7-game series. Yeah.
I just didn't. I thought that umpire. I don't know what his name is. I don't need to call any kind of names out. I
Yeah.
did not think he did a good job.
Well, and Joe Davis and John Schmaltz were giving him a little grief too. Not like being respectful about it, but
Yeah.
said, questioning some of his calls.
I mean, and I'm not a robot ump guy. I'm really not. I don't need. I want there to be an ump behind the plate.
I think the challenge system that they're going to bring into play next year, I think, is interesting. But I agree with you. I don't think it should just be cut and dry with the strike zone
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
So yeah, that's been the World Series so far. It's been a pretty damn good World Series.
Yeah.
I think. I really no complaints.
No, yeah.
I mean, I would love the Dodgers have gotten swept, but it's not really
Right.
going to happen.
I mean, yeah, not all the games have been super close. Obviously, we had the one crazy game, but I think just the fact that the Dodgers are such heavy favorites coming in, and the Blue Jays have really tested them.
Absolutely.
I mean, they have a great chance of going up 3-2 in the series. Knock on wood once again. But yeah, I don't think anyone really expected this necessarily from Toronto.
And could you argue that this game right here, this Game 5, is kind of a must, not a must win, but let's say must win, like must win for both teams?
I mean, this is a huge swing game. Like, I don't know what the numbers are, but I know, like, especially in basketball, the Game 5 in a tied series is huge. Like, the team that wins that game generally wins the series. I would think that's probably similar in baseball.
I think for the Blue Jays, and they seem like they're playing like it.
Yeah.
I think you have to have this game because you go back home, chance, play 2, win 1. I like those odds.
Right.
I think if it was switched around as Dodgers up 3-2, don't like the Blue Jays' chances of winning 2 against this team in a row.
Yeah, and
Because I think the Dodgers, I think the
Yeah.
Dodgers could, if they were down 3-2, this could be the team that could win 2 straight.
for sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I just don't. The Blue Jays couldn't do the same.
they're
I don't
talented
think.
enough. Yeah, well, I think they are good enough, but you brought it up, I think, before we started the show about, Yamamoto and how dominant he's been the last couple of starts, and the fact that he's going to be pitching in Game 6.
Well, he's going to be pitching in Game 6 again in Toronto. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of kind of mental flashbacks of guys like the same exact situation.
Yeah.
And this is a game that the Dodgers obviously would have to have if they're down 3-2.
Yeah.
And they're putting out who I think is the right guy for the job.
Yeah.
There's no one else you'd want.
I don't think there's
If
anyone
you're
pitching
down
better
3-2.
right now. Yeah.
So I mean, the Blue Jays.
They have to approach it. I mean, I know they do anyways, but sometimes you can psych yourself out a little bit. So I think they do. Yeah, you have to approach
Because
it.
yesterday's game was a clear had to have it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go on 3-1.
You're down 3-1. It's effectively over. I know there's
Yeah.
been the Red Sox came back from the Yankees down 3-0 years ago.
Right, it's happened.
And I think
Did the Cardinals do it to the Rangers, or was it only 3-2? Might have only been 3-2.
I know the Cubs came back from 3-1 in the World Series to beat
Oh shit, they did, didn't they?
the then Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, to win their first World Series
Yeah.
in over 100 years. So it is possible.
Mhm.
Just against this Dodger team, I feel like it'd be a really tough ask.
You wouldn't be expecting it.
But if you're Toronto and, knock on wood, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
You're up 3-2, going home for the last 2. I mean, it's like the perfect situation to
Right.
be in, given
Exactly.
what's happened so far.
Right.
So let's go Jays.
Yeah. So we are heading to the top of the 7th. 3-1 Blue Jays still.
I want to say also, the World Series logo.
This year's, you like it?
Oh, it's like an ode to the past. I love it.
It's not my favorite that I've seen in recent years.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the ones I've seen in the past years just haven't really done it for me.
There's been some bad ones for sure. I'm not saying they're all good.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't love the cursive necessarily.
Okay, wow. I'm
Yeah.
surprised by that. I like it. I think it's way better than.
Maybe just because I saw it on a Dodger hat before anything else, and I just kind of grossed me out.
Fair. Very fair. Are you surprised Snell is still in?
I think they're going to get everything they can out of him just to try and get this bullpen fresh. It's not like he's pitching horrible. I mean, he gave up 2 bombs to start the game, but he's been pretty damn good since then.
Yeah. What do you think of these powder blues?
They
Jays
work, yeah.
I like them.
Because I think we've talked about, there's some teams that they don't even have blue in their uniform, but they rock a powder blue.
Mhm.
To me, that doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you like the hats that the Blue Jays wear? They wore in the series with the white front. I'm not a big fan of those.
I think they.
It's a white in the front and
I
it's a blue
know,
around it.
yeah. I think they're a cool hat, but I don't think they look good on a field.
I don't like them.
Yeah. I think that this looks like a hat that a fan would buy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not one you would wear in the field.
Yeah.
I like the regular, just all blue ones.
I do too.
Those are clean.
I do too.
And they have a great logo. I'm really glad they rebranded and brought back the '90s look.
Yeah, it's the one with like Roy Halladay.
Yeah.
Like the early 2000s.
Those are bad.
Those weren't great.
Yeah.
No, but this rebrand's nice.
Oh, there we go. We're going two, maybe?
No,
Barter's got some wheels, but not today.
no need to.
No need to test
No
it.
need to test it because Dodgers. I will give Dodgers credit. They've done really well on the field when it comes to defense.
Yeah.
They're throwing people out. Also, I don't like how the Blue Jays.
They've been running the bases a little weird.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a little bit of both.
I was gonna say though, I do feel like Muncy and Mookie Betts on the left side of the infield is like they're kind of a weakness.
You think so? I think Max Muncy is nails at third.
Really? I think his throws are suspect across the diamond sometimes.
He makes it work though. I mean, and he's,
Yeah.
good, and he's good at defense.
He's lucky that Freddie Freeman can pick it. But also, I just feel like him and Mookie just don't have a lot of range at their respective positions. Mookie is a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
I just don't think he's a shortstop.
Mookie Betts is right now a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Does he have 2 MVPs, 1 MVP?
Just one, but he's
He's-
got plenty of postseason.
he's got
excellence.
Three World Series championships.
Yeah.
Did you see the interview with him and Jeter? So Jeter was talking to him, talking to Mookie Betts.
Oh, he was making fun of his throw.
No, he was
Yeah.
talking to Mookie Betts, and he was like, "Yeah, someone told me that your goal is to tie me and or gives me World Series championships."
Okay.
Derek Jeter has 5,
Right.
and Jeter was like, "How many do you have?" And Mookie was like 3. He's like, "Oh, 2.5."
Nice.
Talking about the
Nice, Jeter.
2020 World Series
Love
championship.
it.
But they both started laughing. They both laughed. And even Jeter was like, "Easy, guys. Easy, Dodger fans. We're friends.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay." But I thought it was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's pretty good. I like it.
Because I like Derek Jeter. I like his aspect behind the microphone.
I think he gives like honest takes because I think Poppy and A-Rod I feel like are kind of cheesy, and it's for good fun
Poppy's like the not Derek Jeter. He's the Charles Barkley.
a little bit.
Tries to
Yeah.
be Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
A-Rod to me, I think he gives good analysis.
Sometimes he just talks too long.
He does talk a little too much.
Yeah.
But I think he gives good analysis. I think Jeter, what he does is perfect. 'Cause I think it's very much how he is.
Right. Just right to the point, kind of.
Right to the point,
Yeah.
kind of just stoic. He doesn't really say that much.
Right.
But he'll tell you how it is, and he'll tell you
It comes
what
across.
teams are doing good and what they're doing bad, and what they need to do better.
Yeah.
So I really, and I like Kevin Burkhardt too.
Nice. Let's go.
I don't mind Burkhardt.
No, I like Burkhardt. I like when he used to announce games. I thought it was great.
Yeah, what's up with the whole Joe Davis? I mean, obviously Joe Davis is the.
He's the Dodgers regular announcer. Yeah, and I think that's what makes it annoying for us. And to me, like his voice is very just blah. Like he doesn't bring much excitement.
I think he has a good announcing voice.
It's a good voice, but the way he I don't know, the way he talks is weird.
And do you like John Smoltz?
I like John Schmaltz. Yeah,
I like him too. I think it's.
he's also a little dry, but I think he's good.
I think Smoltz is kind of like Jeter in that way. I don't think Jeter could do this kind of like.
I don't think he
Color
wants to.
commentating?
Yeah, but I do like the way he analyzes the game,
Yeah.
and I like that he knows a lot about pitch. Obviously, he was a great Hall of Fame pitcher, and I like that he can kind of give some other insight on that.
Was Smoltz a reliever then starter or starter then reliever?
Starter, then reliever, and then he might have gone back to being a starter at one point after reliever. Yeah, no, he was great.
Well, he was on that Braves team with Glavine and.
Glavine, Maddox. These guys were lights out.
And he only won one World Series.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I mean, at least they won one.
Yeah,
They were kind of like how the Dodgers were for a long time, right?
a little bit. Yeah,
Couldn't win
very,
the big
very
one.
Similar,
They
yeah.
win a bunch of division titles in a row, but couldn't win the big one.
Yeah, I want to say when the Yankees won that first one, like in the mid '90s, they played the Braves, and the Braves were massive favorites, but the Yankees beat them. Yeah.
Tough deal. And that's baseball.
Yeah, let's do a little college
That's
football.
probably the most we talked about baseball in a
That
while.
was a good dive.
Yeah.
Fuck the Dodgers. Did I say that out loud?
That was easy.
All right, let's recap Week 9 in college football. Number 8, Ole Miss beat number 13, Oklahoma 34-26. Trinidad Chambliss, quarterback for the Rebels, 368 total yards. He was definitely the player of the game. Once again, Oklahoma kind of laid an egg in a big spot.
Yeah.
So they got some work to do to get back in the playoff hunt, but big win for Ole Miss.
When I see the word or the name Trinidad, I just think of Trinidad James.
I was literally thinking the same thing. It's like, did they name him after? There's no
I
way.
mean, he's young enough to where he maybe could have been, maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
not. No,
yeah,
actually,
probably
no,
not.
no.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
Trinidad James was big, what, 2012, 2013?
yeah, I was gonna say like 10
something
years
like
ago, maybe.
Also, Oklahoma, I mean, they have like murderous row in front of them.
Yeah,
Like, this is like the beginning of it.
yeah, I know, right?
And so, I mean, it's just
This-
not. I mean, Ole Miss ranked 8th, so it's no slouch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who Ole Miss has left on the schedule, but they look like they're probably a playoff team at this point. So, which is kind of crazy. They're talking about like Lane Kiffin leaving, which I just don't know. Like,
Going to Bama.
well, they're talking about LSU, which we're going to get into here in a second.
Your
But
boy.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like he kind of fits Ole Miss. Like Ole Miss, kind of like stepbrother, and he's. Well, I've always thought of Lane Kiffin as being kind of a bitch. But that's just me. Never been my favorite. Some other notable scores of the weekend. We had number 3 Texas A&M beat number 20 LSU.
Yeah, they did.
49-25. Big second half for the.
I had a big
Aggies.
week in college picks.
You did, yeah. Good for you. You finally figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far. Not even close.
And then, another SEC matchup. Number 10 Vanderbilt beat number 15 Missouri 17-10.
Look at Vanderbilt.
Fucking Vanderbilt. Like, what is this team up to?
Love it.
It's crazy. And then, yeah, like just mentioned, LSU has fired Brian Kelly after 3.5 seasons.
Me and my family.
My family. 34-14 record over his tenure there. Just 5-3 this season. Obviously, they were just ranked, but yeah, they also finished last season unranked, and they were probably on their way to doing that again. I never thought it was a great fit, to be completely honest. He just didn't seem like an SEC guy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do think he's been a very successful coach. He's taken Notre Dame to a national championship game. And it's kind of interesting. I feel like he's a great fit for Penn State.
Yeah.
And just based on like their expectations, his past, his history of success, or moderate success.
That's not a bad call.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see where he lands. But I know that there's a lot of schools that will be calling. See.
Yeah. I mean, he's had success to some extent.
Right.
He's a big name. He has the experience. He'll get another job.
Yeah. He's just kind of annoying though. He's one of those guys who gets a little cranky in the media.
Hey, could you see after this year at Stanford could he go to Stanford?
That would be a major
It'd be a downgrade.
for him.
But he could be like the guy. You know what I mean?
He could.
I mean, I know Andrew Luck is the GM.
That would be really cool for Stanford. I mean, like I just said, I don't really care much for Brian Kelly, but I could see it.
But like because he coached at Notre Dame, and to me, I don't know if it's a private school, or whatever. But
It is, yeah.
Like kind of like just kind of a more sheltered school.
Yeah.
Just like how Stanford kind of is.
That would be an interesting move on his part. Like if you were talking about Stanford, like him coming in after Jim Harbaugh or something like that, that would make sense to me because there would be like something established right there. I think Stanford's gonna have to prove themselves as a team that can kind of build before they go and snag a high-profile coach.
Because Frank Reich, as of right now, is not going to come back after this.
There's no expectation for him to stay longer than this
Hey,
season.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're Cardinal.
I think fucking Andrew Luck should just put on a headset. Why not?
You think so?
Fuck it. It can't be any worse than what we've had for the last 5 years.
Fair. Very fair.
ACC update: Virginia Tech beat Cal 42-34 in double overtime. Tough loss for the Bears.
I've been saying this every week,
The Bears.
but I'm starting to think we shouldn't have said they were going to defeat them. That was
Yeah, that was a bit premature.
a little bit.
Damn, Blake Snell's up to 111 pitches. Still in there.
Surprise. I mean, maybe they're trying to.
I think they're really just trying to save the pen.
But if you have Yamamoto, I mean, anything can happen.
Right.
You get. Are they just trying to save the pen for Game 7? Like they're not playing for. There's no way the Dodgers are playing for a Game 7 right now.
How can you look at it any other way?
Either
I know they're still in this game.
Either that, or maybe Dave Roberts just thinks, you know what, this is Snell's last game of the season. Let him just
Let it eat.
throw it all out.
But yeah, he's definitely not going to pitch again. So yeah.
I mean, no, he wouldn't pitch a Game 7. It's way too short.
It's
Like,
like,
if it had,
well, not a starter, but
No, exactly.
maybe you could bring him in relief. I don't know if that would be worth it.
Because I imagine a Game 7 as a manager, every good pitcher that you think you have is available.
For sure, yeah. Unless it's like Yamamoto, let's say we get to it's Yamamoto throws a great game in Game 6 to push it to a Game 7. He's probably not available, but I would think everybody else is. Yeah.
Even how would that work with Otani? So could
I
he,
don't know the rules on. I want to say if he comes in as a reliever, the DH spot then becomes
do you go to third?
goes away.
Nice. Excellent base running.
Yeah.
Sorry, say it one more
Barter's
time.
good. I want to say if he comes in to relieve,
He can't hit anymore.
he would have to play the field or something like that. Like they would lose the DH spot. Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
So Dave Roberts wouldn't do that.
Probably not. Yeah.
What do you think? Because he's probably more important as a hitter than he is a pitcher,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
given that they have a pretty good pitching staff.
Right. They would have to be like incredibly desperate, like it goes to like 15 innings, again. So Cal's going to host number 15 Virginia this weekend.
Yeah.
Should be fun. Get another big matchup at home. Miami beat Stanford 42-7. This game was 7-7 in the middle of the third quarter.
Congrats.
Which is incredible.
Congrats. Hang the banner.
Yeah. Stanford will be hosting Pitt this weekend.
Fun.
Yeah.
Nice little any friendly wagers between you and Ashley?
Absolutely not. Give me Pitt and the points.
Hey, she's been talking to us more. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, how about that?
Is she feeling okay?
Is she bored or something?
Oh, man.
Matchup of the week this coming week, we got number 10 Miami minus 12.5 at SMU. SMU's not a bad team. I think they could be Miami could be an upset alert here.
Okay. How did Miami's quarterback do against Stanford? Did he play very
I
well?
didn't see the stats, but
Because he had a stinker a week before that, right?
he threw like 4 picks. Yeah.
It's a good get right game.
Yeah, exactly.
With all due respect to your boys, to your boys.
No, I'm in agreement.
There goes Blake Snow. 116 pitches.
No, I mean 6 2/3, 3 runs. Not terrible at it.
Yeah, those your
He locked it down after being shaky to start the game.
Yeah.
We got a couple good SEC matchups once again. Number 9 Vanderbilt is heading to number 20 Texas. Texas is actually a 2.5-point home favorite here.
We're gonna get there, but it's
a spicy matchup.
This might be my picks. Might be in my picks. Just saying.
And then also number 18 Oklahoma at number 14 Tennessee. Tennessee the 3.5-point favorite there.
Also,
2 teams that are 2-loss teams. Got a lot to play for here
Yeah.
because it's almost an elimination game.
Yeah. Danny's Vols.
Yeah,
I gotta do it.
Danny's Vols.
Another beer? Should we do it? Okay. See that went down pretty well.
Yeah,
That went down pretty well.
like when it stays cold, it's not a big deal.
On to the National Football League. Texans beat Euro 49ers, which I was very, very wrong about. 26-15. Texans outgained the Niners 475 yards to 223 yards.
Yeah,
Also-
kind of good showing.
Time of possession, Houston 41 minutes, Niners 18 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
That's what went wrong? I didn't watch a minute of this game.
The Niners just couldn't get off the field. It felt like every time. So this is how it felt every set of downs. First down, Niners actually do a good job. They probably run the ball, don't get much on the play. Second down,
Yeah.
they get like 7 or 8 yards and make it third and manageable, and then they convert every fucking third down. It felt like. I think I don't know the exact numbers here, but I want to say Houston had like 5 10+ play drives in this game.
Didn't they? Wasn't their first drive tape the whole first quarter?
It was like
Close.
like 10 minutes or something like that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was under the impression it went the entire first quarter.
I think the Niners' next drive did not end in the first quarter or something like that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, the Niners did a good job staying in this game by forcing a lot of field goal attempts, but Houston they were kind of unstoppable. It was kind of weird to watch. And I think.
Well, especially with how the Texans played the week previously against the
Right.
Seahawks, they just did not look good on offense, which I mentioned last week.
And I think this is like an example of what C.J. Stroud can do when he has time to throw. I mean, the Niners hardly put any pressure on him.
Yeah.
0 sacks in the game.
Yeah.
And that's been a huge issue for Houston for the last couple of years now. So yeah, just a rough showing for the Niners. I mean, I think McCaffrey had like 3 touches in the first half because they just never had the ball. So, and the fact that they were down, it was only 16-7 going into halftime, and I think they kicked the field goal to start the scoring in the second half and had it as a 6-point game. Like, to me, that was incredible that they had it that close. But yeah, I mean, and I think later in the game, the Texans were driving to go and make it a 2-score game finally.
Mm-hmm.
And on that drive, they showed the yardage numbers, and it was like 440 to 140 at the time. like midway through the fourth quarter. It was brutal. It was just one of those games where it's like everything that it wasn't even like turnover and anything like that. It's just like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. They just could not get off the field on defense.
The Broncos beat my Cowboys 44-24. In all honesty, I didn't watch a ton. I mean, I came over here and watched some of
Yeah,
the
we had it
video.
on. It was not a great game.
No,
to
it was
watch.
not a great game. Bo Nix, 4 touchdown passes. Dak,
Yeah, go next.
Dak the MVP. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, not his finest.
No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Cowboys defense is allowing 31 points per game this season because they are straight up ass. They are not good.
Yeah, it's been a rough season on defense for the Cowboys.
Eberflus, does he keep his job the rest of the season? Like, does he get fired sometime in the rest of the season?
I mean,
I think he gets.
I think he makes it through the year because it's just eventually you got to think it's not going to matter. But I don't know how he keeps his job next year. Like, is Schottenheimer,
No, like what?
like if they're going to retain Schottenheimer, he's going to have some say on the staff, I would think, and they're going to be like, yeah, we're going to run it back with this guy.
No, he can't.
Yeah, I know their personnel on defense probably isn't the greatest, but still, they can't look this bad.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Nice. 4-1 Blue Jays, baby.
Wild pitch. Alrighty. I love that. So a couple things I wanted to say to you, which I've already said to you, but not on this podcast yet. The Cowboys have not beaten the Broncos since I was 5 months old,
That's pretty funny.
back in September of '95.
Yeah.
And they have not beaten the Broncos in Denver, which this game was in Denver,
Yeah.
since 1992.
Yeah.
So they are 2-8 in their last 10 against the Broncos. Not a big sample size, but it's still crazy they haven't beaten them
Right.
in 30 years.
I'd like to know how there's some big disparities against like non-conference teams over like long spans of time.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's just like I've never seen the Broncos since I've been watching the Cowboys, or I've never seen the Cowboys beat the Broncos since I've been watching football.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, I've never really thought about. The one game that really sticks out is the Peyton Manning one. Like
I do kind of remember that one.
Peyton Manning had the fake. And
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
it in.
yeah, I do
It was a hell of a
remember
game. It was like 50 something to 40 something. I
Yeah.
think, something like that.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
really great game. So that's one that sticks out.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, the Cowboys. They're not. I knew they weren't going to be good. So it's just like I don't get mad about this
Right.
this season because Dak's been balling. The offense has been good. It just always seems like with the Cowboys, it's either one or the other. Either the defense is really good and the offense, or the offense is good and the defense is,
You're right.
It's never
You
just
can't put it all together.
a perfect marriage,
Right.
which sucks. But at this point, do I kind of hope they lose more than they win? Yeah, because I kind of want a good draft pick.
Right. I don't necessarily believe in like the full-on tank, but like I do kind of get, it doesn't feel like feels sort of like a lost season.
Because I know this was a bad game for Dak, like we mentioned. I do think, as much as I always say, draft the new hot thing at quarterback.
Right.
I think Dak probably does have he probably has another good 5 years.
I would say like comfortably
Yeah.
3, right?
Yeah, he's probably 32, 33.
Yeah, something like that.
I think he can play another good 5 years, and he's been playing some of the best football.
He looks good.
This was a bad game.
Yeah. Overall, though, he looks good. Like
He
he
looks
looks like he's moving well.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, tack it on, baby.
Ugh.
5-1 Blue Jays.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Oh, that's a fucking throw.
So yeah, Cowboys. They play Arizona on Monday Night Football this week, which is a Gage's guarantee.
It is Monday Night Football.
You know what's funny is the Cowboys play back-to-back Monday Night Football games. So not back-to-back, I guess, but they play this week on Monday Night Football.
Uh-huh.
They have a bye.
Oh, I see.
Then they
Yeah.
play the Raiders on Monday Night Football,
Interesting.
which
Yeah.
is I don't think I've ever remember seeing anything like
That
that.
is pretty odd, yeah.
But I
Play
don't
the Raiders.
Maybe
on
it's-
Monday
maybe
night.
it's the Troy-
That's gonna be a burner.
maybe it's the Troy Aikman effect.
How much are the Cowboys gonna be favored over the Raiders by? Like 11.
There probably won't be a lot because their defense stinks. But I know the Raiders also.
The Raiders are fucking horrible.
But Gage's guarantee. So here's what's funny about this: Kyler Murray 9-0
Yeah.
at AT&T Stadium in his football career, high school, college. And NFL.
that's funny.
But it'll be funny if he doesn't play in this game, which I think he's probably going to. I mean, I think he's
Yeah, he
injured
is
going
questionable.
into it.
He is questionable.
This was the main reason why I had the Gage guarantee because I kind of wanted to throw one in there that was maybe not so much as it gave me like the Chiefs
Or not as
like,
not as obvious.
as obvious.
Yeah.
So this is probably one of the most non-obvious one. So it's interesting to see if I'll be drinking more again next week because I will be joining you with the more.
That's possible.
Also, a couple of little week 8 takeaways. 12 out of 13 games this week were decided by double digits.
Kind of a stinker week.
I was
huh?
just say kind of a snoozer stinker
Yeah.
weekend. The Colts. Great question by you, by the way. Because I had the same thought a few days ago. Are the Colts the Vikings of last year?
I think they're on that path. Like they have a really, I actually do think they have a really good team, but are we gonna we're gonna throw our money down on Daniel Jones
No.
against like some of the better AFC quarterbacks in the playoffs?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to take the Colts seriously, and this could be incredible disrespect unless they're in the championship game. If the Colts make it to the championship game, I will say, okay.
Well, yeah, you'd have to like at least give him a handshake for that.
Other than that, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
I'm
That's just me.
I think I like what they're doing and great for them. But yeah, I'm not. I just don't know how I feel about them as an actual contender.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is probably going to be Offensive Player of the Year
Right.
because they don't give MVPs to running backs.
Right.
But it's just Daniel Jones. I almost feel like I trusted Sam Darnold more last year than I did Daniel Jones this year. I mean, I know Daniel
I
Jones.
don't know. Yeah.
It's incredible what someone playing on a bad team for so long can do. Because that's what it is for me. I'm only basing this off of what he's done. That might not be good on my part.
Right.
But, I mean, it's only been, 8 games
Yeah.
with Daniel Jones?
Yeah. I mean, I get the. I understand the
Because
hesitancy.
in the playoffs, if it's Daniel Jones versus Mahomes, Josh Allen, even Lamar Jackson, if somehow the Ravens make it to the playoffs,
Right.
I mean, who are you going to go with?
Right. Not Daniel Jones.
I don't think you would.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody who knows football would say, I'm picking Daniel Jones over those 3 guys.
He'd be ballsy.
Even a Joe Burrow coming off an injury soon, if he comes back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do that. And I know it's a team game, but they always say quarterback is the most important position in sports.
Yeah. I guess the only team out of those few that you mentioned that I would take the Colts over is maybe the Ravens, just because they look bad overall.
Their defense is bad.
Right.
Yeah. We'll just say Allen and Mahomes.
Yeah. But yeah, Allen Mahomes, no, not taking.
I think those guys would be licking their chops. Andy Reid would be licking his chops.
Right.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Who do you got for Player of the Week?
Going with Jordan Love.
Damn. It's
We can piggyback.
unanimous.
I'll take Tucker Kraft. He had a big game.
I
2
almost,
touchdowns.
yeah, okay. No,
But yeah,
we both think Jordan.
But yeah, Jordan Love was amazing. 29 out of 37, 360 yards against his
predecessor.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I put the same thing. Beat the Steelers and beat Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And the Steelers were kind of looking good early in that game, and then second half, Packers just took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think did Jordan Love have 20 straight completions at a certain point
Is that what
or
it was?
something like that?
I wasn't paying super close attention, but
I think it's what I heard.
That's wild.
Okay, so we had our ISR Fantasy Bowl, which we mentioned earlier,
Mhm.
and
You got the Dubski.
we bet a double shot. Well, it was double shot, and I would drink a shot, or it'd be vice
Yeah,
versa.
yeah.
So.
I'm thirsty.
Oh man, my lord. Yeah, you had a bad week, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my team's just not great, and I just have to face the facts.
What did you draft this year? Do you remember?
I took the 4th spot.
Yeah, it's still. Who was your first pick? You picked McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, and he's been my one shining star.
Well, I mean, I think Lamar Jackson being out for the past few games has kind of screwed you over
A little bit, but I will say like
But yeah,
Daniel Jones has played pretty well.
You've
in
been
his
winning.
absence.
You've been winning with
Yeah.
him. So.
Also, yeah, I just like Drake London was kind of a dud for a while. He's picked it up a little bit lately, but then was hurt this week.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley's been a fucking bust. Travion Henderson, bust. Like I can't start Travion Henderson, and I think he was my 4th or 5th pick. So, yeah, it's been not a great year in fantasy, but that's okay.
You can still make the playoffs.
I still could because it's very wide open in the middle of the pack, but my team's got to shape up here real quick.
Okay. So.
I'm about to shoot 3 ounces of Malort. Get
So,
ready.
Cheers.
I'm not even sure.
Are you gonna do it in one gulp?
I'm gonna give it a shot, but we'll see what
Hey,
happens.
no pun intended. Cheers.
Cheers. I almost got it.
That's respectable.
That was a lot of liquid. Oh my god. That is so rough.
Not great. Not great. And as you're doing that, I'll give a little week 9 preview.
Oh, fuck.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Blue Jays up 5-1, going to the 8th. I like those. I
Or
like
bottom
that.
7, yeah.
Or bottom 7? Excuse me, bottom
Yeah.
7.
Good lord. That shit it lingers really long in your mouth.
It does. A little week 9 preview. Your Niners are favored by 2.5 against the Giants in New York. I think MetLife is kind of weird. The field's weird.
No Scottaboo.
Nascada moved. I saw a picture of his ankle.
I never saw it. I don't want any part of that.
No, good.
Yeah.
Do you remember how Dak's ankle looked? Same thing. Same thing. I would say.
Remember when
Romo.
Yes, thank you. It was like, oh, it might just be a calf or like a what did you try to call it?
Like a
cramp. No, you thought it was a cramp.
like it does linger, huh?
Sorry. Or you were talking about yourself?
No, myself.
I thought I just breathed on you.
Oh no. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ankle just turned like the opposite way. No
Ooh.
idea. I mean, I think I like the Niners in that game.
I like their chances. Yeah, but they're gonna have to.
Kyle Shanahan.
They're
I know the defense isn't great, but against a rookie quarterback, I like those chances.
Yeah, I just worry about the defense for the Niners. They could not stop anything last week.
The Colts that we were talking about, they are favored by 3.5 points at the Steelers. That's gonna be
Going to be one of their tougher tests of the season.
could be a good game.
Yeah,
Could be a good game.
I mean, the Steelers' defense. Everyone's been talking about on national TV about how it's the highest paid defense. They've been a little underwhelming, but it's still star-studded.
Chiefs 1.5 point favorites against the Bills. That's always a fun matchup for our friend group.
It sure is, yeah.
It's
I think it's right now the Mahomes Allen battle, and even you could throw Lamar in there at times too. Like those games are always great.
Yeah.
Anytime any of those three are on the field.
I would say honestly, and Dev's gonna hate this. I think I'd take the Bills because the Bills do beat the Chiefs in the regular season.
They have had success doing so.
And it's in Buffalo. I mean, Kansas City can play in the cold. We know that.
Right. It's gonna be. I think it should be a good one. But the Chiefs have they've obviously shown a little more over the last handful of weeks. But yeah, I think it should be a good one.
And like we talked about, the Cardinals at my Cowboys, Monday Night Football. Cowboys are 2.5 point favorites. I'm not sure why, but they are.
I mean, Cardinals have been free falling the last
Yeah.
6 weeks or 5 or 6 weeks, whatever it's been. So
We'll see how it goes.
yeah, no, I think I would bet the over. Let's just say that, especially if Kyler plays.
Right. On to picks. Week 8 recap. How
Yeah.
do we do? I know how I did, which
2-1 for Kenji?
but I did not net any positive
Yeah,
money.
you were negative $200, unfortunately.
I knew as soon as I got both my college picks right, which is rare,
Yeah,
that I should have known the Niners were going to bomb it for me,
yeah,
which was the case.
yeah. You did hit on Ole Miss and Texas A&M, Mr. SEC guy. And then of course that was our head-to-head matchup, the A&M LSU game. So you got me there.
There we go.
Give it to you. LSU was actually winning this game, and then the second half, Texas A&M just dropped a load on them.
Tale of two halves.
Yeah,
Tale of two
absolutely. And then I went 1-2. I was also minus 200 this week. So overall records now, you're 12-14 games. So you're sniffing 500.
I think I'm more okay with that than like the money part. I know I'm
Yeah, you're minus 900 right now.
No.
Maybe you got to send it like I did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean, I do like my picks this week, but I'm not ready for that yet.
Maybe when it gets to the end of the season, just
Well,
throw a
really
Hail Mary.
flailing, yeah.
I am 13, so exactly 500 plus $800.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's a great record.
Oh,
It's just funny how we're decently close.
Yeah, but the
But
money's
the
way
money's
off.
way off.
Yeah, I mean, I capitalized big time on that.
Dude, that was.
that week 2 weeks
Did
ago.
you nail all those picks?
Went 4 for 4, all 5.
That's incredible. Yeah.
I knew I was going a little rogue by doing that, but I was like, fuck it, might as well.
Yeah.
I felt good about the picks too.
That's awesome. Week 9 picks.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I am going to take Cal at home plus 4.5 against number 15 Virginia.
I looked at that one too. I don't like. I mean,
Well, okay, so Virginia, they just beat North Carolina, but they had to do it in overtime.
okay.
North Carolina's been a little shoddy. And they got to travel now all the way across the country to play Cal, presumably in that game. So I like Cal to be interesting in that one.
So wait, sorry. Give me the spread.
Cal is plus 4.5.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, so they're getting points, and the home team. Cal has been up and down, obviously, this year, but I think they got some talent on that team.
Yeah.
So it's either going to go one way. Cal's going to keep it close and lose by like 3, or they're going to get blown out. So I'm betting on the other.
Okay.
I'm only putting 100 down on it, so
Yeah.
not a big bet. My other college pick is going to be sorry Nick, I'm going to take number 14 Tennessee
Wow.
minus 3.5 against
Danny's,
those Oklahoma Sooners.
Danny's pumped.
Danny loves me right now.
I'm not sure if he listens anymore, but he's pumped.
Right.
That's gonna be a base hit.
Yeah. I like Tennessee being at home. Oklahoma, like both these teams kind of lose big games like this, but I just like the fact that Tennessee's at home here. I'm putting 300 down on them.
Okay.
Putting it down. And then Cincinnati Bengals, I'm taking them plus 2.5 against the Bears. They're going to be at home as well. 200 down,
Ooh.
$200 on that one. I thought Joe Flacco was questionable, so that makes me think about this one a little bit. But the Bengals have played okay. They scored points.
Mhm.
They also blew it against the Jets. That was the one game this week that was decided by less than 10 points.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the Jets because I have NFL other stuff in my notes.
Uh,
Jets got their first win.
yeah. Oh, that was their first win. Huh? I didn't even think about that.
So congrats to them. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm also going to take your Cowboys.
Yeah, okay.
Minus 2.5 against the Cardinals. Kind of for fun, but I'm putting 500 down on it.
Okay.
5 large.
Okay. Okay, so I have 4 picks this week. They're all road teams.
Oh.
I do like myself.
You love a road favorite.
I love a road favorite. I do love a road favorite. Although I'm going to take number 9 Vanderbilt plus 2.5. Last time I checked, it was 2.5.
Okay.
So my first day was 1.5. I'll take the 2.5.
Yeah, for sure.
At Texas, number 20 for $200. Texas just hasn't impressed me
Yeah.
against teams that they should beat. And so what am I supposed to think against number 9 ranked Vanderbilt?
Yeah, I was watching her today, and Joel Klatt was like, because they're kind of comparing the SEC and the Big Ten, and he's like, I just don't like. I think he kind of thinks that the AP voters are like really overrating the SEC, like especially that middle tier of teams compared to like the Big Ten, and Texas just being especially one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the pick. So Vandy plus 2.5.
Yes. My next one's another college pick. I'm going to go number 5 Georgia, minus 7.5 at Florida for $200. I just think
Only minus 7.5. That's a good number.
that's what that's what I got today.
Yeah,
I saw it yesterday, double checked it today, and it's still 7.5.
Yeah, Georgia's played some handful of close games, but Florida's they're not good.
I mean, when I see number 5 against an unranked team, although they
Yeah.
are on the road, it's still Georgia. They're still a powerhouse.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and,
No, I like Georgia there too. I
I'm
missed
gonna
that one.
I'm gonna go Broncos. I have a plus 1.5 at the Texans for $300. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I mean, I know the Texans just beat the Niners. They have a good defense, but the Broncos are what 6-2.
Yeah.
They play pretty well.
They played some weird football though this year.
Yeah.
So actually, I kind of understand the line because
Okay.
of that. Yeah. But no, I agree though.
I'm gonna still roll with that
Denver's good. Yeah.
And I have to do it because it's a guarantee. I'm going Cardinals plus 2.5 at my Cowboys for $500 large. So I'm going the exact opposite of
Nice.
you in the same amount.
Oh, I
of
love
money.
it.
I have to do it. And those are the picks. I know Sal's already rooting for me to lose that pick. He's always rooting against the Gage's guarantee.
Yeah, he loves a little stanky face. I guess I'm gonna finally finish this shot.
Oh, jeez. You're way behind. Dude. Come on. So that means already? What time is it?
Guess it is that time. Time for last call.
That was easy.
Whew. God damn
I'm gonna be sad when that bottle's gone.
it. Me too. We put some work in this
We have.
motherfucker. It is down to about not even 20%.
You know what's funny is if we keep drinking it, there's not gonna be any left for a Gage's guarantee for the next 2 days.
Yeah, we gotta pump the. I gotta hide it.
we gotta put the brakes on it,
Put
right?
that thing in the freezer.
Because after this week, I think 2 more picks. I think I have the Lions pick and the Chiefs pick, which I believe might be back-to-back weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it away.
Either that or I can do a buzzball.
Nah.
Okay. We'll just say we finished it. How about that?
Yeah,
Nobody will know.
exactly, yeah.
Nobody will know. Just put the Malort in the closet.
Yeah. Hoo-wee.
What you got there, bud? Besides a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. So NASCAR's down to the championship round next weekend. Your boy Larson's gonna be in there. You excited?
I just want to say, congrats to Dev for
Yeah.
effectively winning the NASCAR pool.
It's over. I didn't calculate the numbers yet, but it is over. So congrats, Devin. She had the team. She got Briscoe. That was the winner.
The only thing that I want out of this, I'll say Kyle Larson actual championship.
I'm sure you
Because
would.
I think he has just one so
Yeah.
far. 2 looks nice. I do not want Denny Hamlin to win.
No.
I do not want him to win his first one.
Anyone that wants Denny Hamlin to win has not paid attention to NASCAR for the last 6-8 years.
Well, isn't the whole thing with him is he's kind of
A douche, yeah.
well. Would you argue he's almost the Dale Jr. of this generation? Or is Danny's probably won more races.
I think he's better than Dale Jr. I would say he, like, if you're going to compare him to another sport, well, this is going to be interesting. Who do I compare him to? Just think about, like, he's like a Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley,
Like,
like,
what- yeah.
or like Karl Malone.
Karl Malone, yeah. Without the rape.
Like
Sorry.
a James Harden,
Yeah, absolutely.
Russell Westbrook.
It's like funny that basketball has a lot of those guys.
Right.
Yeah. No, he is one of the best to never win. And that's where he's at.
And I don't. And it's not even an Ashley thing because she's had Danny since day one.
He's just a
And
prick. He's annoying.
it's kind of like how you felt with the Cubs not winning. You did not want them to win the World Series. Is it almost good for NASCAR that he's not winning?
Well,
championship?
but still really good.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Like it's almost like they want him to not win just to kind of keep the
Yeah.
interest in there. Not to say NASCAR has a huge a huge fan base. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess they have a cult fan base.
Part of me feels like he's gonna do it.
You think so?
I hate that.
So explain to me how do either four of these drivers have to win the race to win the championship?
Technically, no. It's whoever finishes the best. However, Ryan Blaney 2 years ago is the only driver to not win the race and win the championship in this format. And it's been going on for, I think this is like the 11th or 12th year. So basically, the winner of the race wins the championship.
So obviously it's not just them four racing.
It's
a whole,
all 40
whole
guys
field.
or whatever it is. 38.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun if it was just them four?
I think it would be kind of sick. It would look dumb, but it would be kind of sick.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I understand. I think with the other people with them, it kind of you could have like an advantage, a disadvantage.
Right.
With people in front of you that you're like, you get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to
Right.
championship.
And there's kind of like there's drafting and whatnot on the
Yeah.
track and all that. But yeah.
Well, and also could somebody like Kyle Larson, like, is it like it's not like F1 where there's teams, right? Or like there's
Well, so like Byron and Larson are teammates. And they're both
Cool.
and then Briscoe and Hamlin are teammates.
so if it comes to a point where one of these guys are in front of them, the other guy's probably going to be doing them a favor for the team. Ish.
Well, no, these four guys are all racing individually on Sunday, is what I would say.
Yeah.
But they do all have other teammates that will be out there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll take because I mean the Kyle Larson juju that has been on this, it's gone on for too long. My man needs to win a race,
Yeah.
and actually he doesn't need to win it. Just please, if you win the championship, I will be insufferable
Yeah.
to Dylan, Joanna, and actually just them because Zach is not even. They can't be insufferable. To Zach.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I'm wearing my which says the 24 on? Yeah, there it is.
I like that.
I'm wearing my Jeff Gordon hat for
So-
Byron. I'm rooting for Byron.
So you
personally.
think Hamlin's gonna win?
I think he should probably be the betting favorite. Maybe Larson. I don't know.
But don't say that.
But I'm rooting for William Byron. I think he's maybe not had the best playoff run, but he I gotta give it to him. On Sunday he had to win to get in, and he did everything he had to do to win. He moved. I don't know if you saw that replay of him moving Ryan Blaney out of the way.
No.
It was ballsy, but I like it.
So-
Yeah, it was some good time racing.
So NASCAR is pretty much over.
Yeah, it's one race to go. I do think there's a lot of talk, and I'm not trying to go too far into NASCAR, but there's a lot of talk about them changing the format of the playoffs, and I think there could be a little tweak, like
Okay.
at least have more guys that can win the championship on the last day of the season. I think would be a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot of old timers that like the old format of like 36 races. Every race is the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of boring.
Okay.
I like this way better.
All right, nice. Our San Jose Sharks.
They look better.
They have 2 wins.
Count them. And they had 0 last week?
Yeah. I asked you the question: were they going to win one game before Halloween? And I don't think you got the right game.
They did beat Minnesota, though.
But
It wasn't for the first win, though. They beat the Rangers.
the Macklin Celebrini goal in overtime against the Wild. We were here. I wish we would have heard Randy Hahn.
yeah.
Dude, he's an incredible.
I love Randy.
He's an incredible announcer.
Yeah. He just has... His energy is unmatched.
It feels like
In any sport.
His energy is. This is like the Stanley Cup Game 7.
No matter what.
And it's just like it's like Game 5.
Actually, okay, he is matched by only Spanish soccer announcers.
Okay.
That is it.
I like that.
That is
But
it.
Macklin Celebrini, that was a hell of a goal. That was for a young. He's like 19. So
Yeah.
that was a great goal.
And he's playing unbelievable hockey this season. He is. I'm going to find the number here for you. He is now tied for 4th in the league in points. 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points in 10 games.
Let's go Toronto, 6-1, baby.
Keep adding on.
Love that. Love that. So, yeah, I'm all in on the Sharks because they're not going to be good, but I say it every week.
Yeah.
Embrace the suck.
It's okay, and like we talked about before the year, it doesn't really matter yet. Like this is not the team that we're gonna be.
For sure.
They
have a couple wins, they have a few points.
Yeah.
They're just they got to just learn to figure it out. They're still so young.
Yeah.
And the game last night against the Kings, like I was telling you earlier, they had 40 shots on goal.
Yeah. They were down 3-0 and came back and tied it, which is great to see.
And you hate to see your team have 40 shots on goal and then go over 5 in the power play. Not ideal.
Right. But yeah,
but
they're gonna learn.
it's just nice to see
Yeah.
the effort in them actually, playing. Hard to say they're playing good hockey because they're not.
Right. Like they definitely have some defense and goaltending issues big time right now.
But they just, as a team, you can tell they're like as a nucleus.
It's coming together a little more.
Yeah.
They're starting to figure it out. But yeah, there's so many guys currently on the team that are just not going to be there when it starts to matter. So we just gotta accept that.
Yeah. A little NBA.
Dude, the Spurs are unreal right now. Wemby is unstoppable.
You mean I'm coining this now. The WemVP.
Yeah.
You have no idea. After I said in our predictions last week that I said Wemby for MVP, and then seeing the game that he had that night,
Right.
I felt like a messiah. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, he's gonna win MVP. It was only one game, but he's been playing pretty well since then. I have to hope he stays healthy.
So the worst game the Spurs have played this season is they beat the Pelicans in overtime. He had 9 blocks in that game, but fouled out. But he had 9 blocks in that game. And they've been blowing teams out. They haven't really played, other than Dallas, who's currently missing Kyrie Irving. They haven't really played great teams yet. But I just don't know what are teams going to do against the Spurs. Like how do you defend him? I'm really curious to see who figures it out. If it happens.
I'm hoping the Sharks can be how the Spurs are right now in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Young team, but figures it out.
Yeah, like they're pretty insane to watch right now, and Wemby's.
If Wemby wins MVP this year, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so hyped.
He's got a great chance right now. I know we're only 4 or 5 games in.
It's way early.
Yeah.
It's way too early. But the way he's been playing,
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good about it.
Yeah. You feeling any excitement about the Kings or? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna check them right now.
Are they playing right now?
Yeah, the game's probably over by now.
Dubs look pretty good so far. Last night I think the Clippers coming into the game were the best shooting team in the league, and they held them to 79 points,
Yeah.
which doesn't happen these days.
So the Sacramento Bulls lost to the Chicago Bulls, 126 to 113.
What do you mean the Sacramento Bulls?
Because they have DeMar DeRozan.
Oh,
they have Zach LaVine.
good call.
Yeah. I didn't come up with that, but it's
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
The Kings are 1-4. They're not good.
Yeah.
The Bulls are 4-0 though.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Wow,
it
good
says
for them.
4-0. The Kings, obviously I picked the over on the 34 and a half,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
35 and a half. I think
I'm
it
not
was.
feeling really good about that anymore. We'll
Yeah.
see. It's just, it sucks.
Yeah.
It just seems like the glory days.
It's so
4
crazy.
years ago were.
I know, it's so crazy how fast that came falling down.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But
I feel for you guys.
I'm going to be way more into the Sharks than I am the Kings, I think, this year. So, we'll see. Last thing I want to mention, which I had forgotten to mention, but we are watching the World Series still, is you said if the Blue Jays win the World Series,
I'm glad you brought this up.
that you will sing the Canadian national anthem on this podcast.
I actually wish you wouldn't have brought it up, so it could be a surprise for the people.
Well, I'd let
But I will stand by
Will you
that.
actually
I will do
you
it.
sing the whole thing.
Oh, Canada.
I need the whole thing, not just that.
I'll do the first verse. How about that?
I don't love it, but I'll take it. if that's what you'll give me,
I
I'll take it.
think the song's like 2 minutes long. I'm not doing 2 minutes of vocals.
I was getting ready to stand up, put my hand over my heart and everything. But I'll take the first
Yeah, I'll do
first.
the first verse.
Okay. Because it's looking like
No, timeout. It's a 2-2 series as far as I'm
This isn't even a
concerned.
real wood. There's
Yeah.
underneath. That's real wood. That's
Yeah,
real wood.
that is. Yeah,
So go Jays.
let's go,
Go
Jays.
Jays.
Let's go, Jays.
Let's go Jays.
That was easy.
And with that being said, we will see you guys next week.
Peace.